Busy yesterday with the awards to now busy today with the storms continuing on. The good news is we have some quiet time, at least for some communities right now. But as we are looking ahead throughout this evening and tonight, you already see it kind of moving into southeast Indiana. More storms, more heavy rain going to be on the way. So you want to be weather aware. The severe threat decreasing, but we could still see some flood threats out there as we go through the evening and into the overnight. Still a few light showers down into parts of southern parts of Brown County, Adams County, also seeing some of those light showers around West Union, back towards Ripley into Georgetown as well. This is earlier where we had a lot of heavy rainfall moving over the same area earlier just this evening as some storms popped up. Back into southeast Indiana, as I mentioned, right just past Brookville now, heading its way down towards Okeana. Going to be right on the edge there, already in parts of Riley, but Harrison, Logan, eventually into Sunman. You may be seeing some of this shower that's moving through parts of the Oldenburg area, heading towards 74. So some very heavy rain there, heavy downpours moving through that community. So as I mentioned before, flood alerts in effect, a flood watch in effect all the way through Monday morning. This lighter shaded green box here in the corner of parts of Mason, parts of Robertson County, that is a flood warning for parts of those areas as we go through tonight as well. That's from the earlier rain that fell into parts of the region, and that is now to our south and east, moving its way through parts of West Virginia, down through parts of eastern Kentucky. So while we have a few isolated showers here, we'll have more rain to go. You see it back into parts of Illinois, into Indiana. More of those scattered showers expected to come here as we continue through this evening and tonight. Now, I think the better of the flood threats is still going to be a little south and near the Ohio River. That's where we've already seen the heaviest rain, so those grounds already saturated, and that's why we could even see that flood threat continue for some of those areas as we go through the overnight, with more heavy rain kind of continuing to go over the same areas. But really, anyone around just north of the Ohio River still needs to be cautious of low-lying areas. And as we go into your Monday, we'll still hold on to a scattered shower threat there in the morning. Few storms there in the forecast as well. But overall, we're going to be drying out throughout the day with much better weather coming back into the forecast. So as we go into the start of this week, we'll have mid to lower 80s around on Monday with those scattered shower thunderstorm threats around. We'll finally dry out into the middle of the week, but that's where temperatures are also going to be warming up. We'll be into the mid to upper 80s as we go from Tuesday into Wednesday with 90s in the forecast. And then as we get towards the end of the week, that's when the humidity is going to be increasing. So not only will we be in the 90s, but it'll start to feel like near and into the triple digits by Thursday into Friday, with some thunderstorm chances coming back there for the end of the week. So while we've been a little relief from the summer heat, it's coming right back at us as we go into this week ahead. Lindsay?